Hello, Slicey Dicers. This is Brian with another knife video for you. Today we have a double unboxing of Benchmades. Now, both of these, I will say off the bat, this is probably going to be the only time you see these on the channel for a little while. First of all, because one of them is the 533BK-2 Mini Bugout, which is basically the CF Elite version. And then this is the 945 Mini Osborne, which is not going to be available for quite some time. I reviewed another version of the 945, another BK one with the blacked out blade and the G10 handles. That one was available. I think they're probably sold out most places now, but they'll be back again. But this one is not available till late April. So I'm gonna do a little unboxing here for you at the end, give you some little first impressions. I'll do a more full review on it once we're much closer to the time they're actually available. Now, the Mini Bugout, the CF Elite, I had the full-size CF Elite and the regular full-size Bugout, and from those two, I can tell you there's not a huge amount of difference between the two. It's just a little stiffer handles. Probably not going to do a full review on it. I do have some battles to the death playing with it, though, so you will see it in more videos, but this will probably suffice as the review. So we're going to start out with this one, because I'm probably going to spend a bit more time on this one than I am on the Mini Osborne. So let's get to it, get this thing open. The usual Benchmade packaging, which is usually pretty good. We're going to open it with another Mini Bugout. This was the, I can't remember the model number on this one, but it was the Stormtrooper one, they call it, with the white handles. I obviously dyed them red. Went Sithy Trooper instead of Stormy Trooper. Cut this thing open and get this sucker out of here. I assume we'll have the usual Benchmade stuff in here. Yep, usual little cloth bag, which is always very nice, little microfiber bag. The access lock sticker. Dispose of that, and we will get the knife out. So yeah, if you're not familiar, the main differences are still S30V blade. Price on this one is, make sure that I get it right, I believe it's $136. I want to make sure I have that correct. Yeah, $136 is what these go for. The CF Elite is a little stiffer and a little bit lighter. I'll bust out the scales here in a moment and we'll see. These are so light, Mini Bugouts, that it's such an infinitesimal difference, but it does need to be pointed out. But you can tell the main difference is, yeah, see, you can still flex it a little bit. People don't like that. Now, the Mini doesn't flex as much as the full size and the Grivery. This is the Grivery handle one. But yeah, you can tell it's a little easier to flex. Again, on the Minis, it's not as big of a difference, but also I think that it just looks a little bit nicer. I don't know if it's going to come across on camera, but the CF Elite has this kind of shimmery quality to it that I really like. I think it looks pretty cool. Again, I wish the blade wasn't blacked out, but I don't know. Yeah, Benchmade's doing a whole lot of blackout stuff lately. I'm not sure what, I think they got a discount on the coating or something, but they're putting on a whole lot of stuff. But I do like the Mini Bugout. I prefer the full size myself, but if you live in a place where legality wise you're going to want that, it definitely has a place. It's not quite a full 4-finger knife for me. It's close, but I find it more comfortable to move back a little bit because the lovely deep carry Bugout clip does kind of dig in my palm if I move up a little bit. So I prefer to carry it more like this and have it to be 3.62 fingers is what we're going to call that, but it's still a very comfortable knife to use. If you want to go back and watch my full review of the Mini Bugout, you'll be able to see that. Action's still a little stiff out of the box. These always are. Not too bad though, really. I've had stiffer Benchmades out of the box, that's for sure. Yeah, so here it is next to the regular. Just imagine this is white. Let's bring out the scale. I'll show you the difference in the weight. Hello, my scale says. All right, on the CF Elite, we have 1.45 ounces. I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera. I don't think that screen shows up well, but trust me, it's 1.45 ounces. And for the regular Grivery version, 1.49. So yeah, it's infinitesimally lighter. That's not really the main reason. It's mostly that these are just a little bit stiffer. They're a few bucks more, not a dramatic difference in price for the CF Elite. If you want the blacked out blade anyway, yeah, go with the CF Elite. I think the CF Elite version is kind of making this white one a bit obsolete, unless you just really want that white, or like me, you wanted to dye it another color. Again, it's a little stiffer, a little more rugged. but on the Mini, I don't think you're going to notice it as much. On the full size, you could really notice it, but just because of physics on the Mini never felt as flexy as the full size anyway. So I don't think it's going to be a huge dramatic difference between the two. But if you are unfamiliar as to the size difference between a full-size Bugout, this is one from the Benchmade custom shop, but it is the same size, so you can see it. It is quite minier. Is that a word? It is now. It is quite a bit more mini. But yeah, action's pretty good out of the box. Like I said, I've had a lot worse. Yeah, it's a little stiff, but that'll break in just a probably afternoon of flicking around and playing with it. I so suck at Spidey flicking access locks because I always wind up with my finger on the lock, which I just did again. We're not doing that again. I'm tired of embarrassing myself. It's too early in the day to embarrass myself any more than that. But there you go. There is the Mini Bugout, the 533BK-2, the CF Elite. As with the previous one, this is probably the one I'm going to recommend the most, just because the CF Elite is really nice, but if you don't want that coated blade. But here we go. Now this is the Mini Osborne. Really excited about this one. I had the previous version, the one with the blacked out blade. I can't remember the exact model number on it now, but don't like the blacked out blade. This is back to the same color scheme as the OG original Osborne, which has been around for 20 years. So don't normally like green knives, but I do forgive it when it's a 20-year-old design and it's tradition. So the aluminum handles, purple standoffs, non-deep carry clip, which is good on this knife, as I explained on the previous one, and I'll mention here again. But here we go. Just like my first Osborne was actually a REI exclusive, so it was green G10 with the purple standoffs. So this looks almost exactly like that, but it's that aluminum, but non-coated blade. So which do I hate more? Do I hate green or non-coated? I think I hate the coated blade more, because I don't mind the green on this. Again, it's tradition, so I'll allow it. Now a 945 does fit all 4 fingers on, and primarily because they don't use a deep carry clip. I kind of expected to see a Bugout style clip when they started talking about doing a Mini Osborne, but it really wouldn't work well because, again, like I said, especially for my hands, look where it lands. I talked about this at length in my full review of the other 945, and it would just be pushing right into the crotch of my palm, as I like to say. I prefer having a non-deep carry clip. Maybe not this one, yeah. But you may insert joke here. But I do really like the Osborne a whole lot. Actually had my full size in my pocket today, which I'll bring out in just a moment, in preparation for this moment, because I knew I was getting this today. Yeah, action's a little stiff on this one too. There we go. Yeah, they break in really, really quick and become completely drop-shutty little joy machines in a very short amount of time. Right hand, left hand clip, completely ambidextrous. But yeah, like I said, you're not going to be able to get this one until the end of April. So just going to say the price again, 174 something is what these are going for. I bring out my full size 940. This is the dash 1 with the S90V and the carbon. So you can see, yeah, I don't think it's as dramatic of a difference. At least it doesn't seem like it to me, as it is between the full-size Bugout and the Mini, but I'm prepared to be wrong here. But yeah, I guess it is pretty similar, but I don't know, for some reason, just visually, this looks so much smaller than the full-size Bugout, where that just looks a little smaller than the full-size 940. So the full-size Osborne, it's kind of funny with these that, you know, I know this some people call it the Osborne, but more people still just call it the 940. I don't think a lot of people are going to call this the Mini Osborne. They're going to call it the Mini 940, even though it's technically the 945, but you get what I'm saying there. So yeah, you'll see a much more full review on this. I am going to actually use and carry this, so you're going to see a full review, long-term review, everything in April or closer to it. I probably won't wait all the way until April. I'm going to at least wait till you know, there's more pre-orders out there and stuff for it, but we'll see. And then I'm going to bring out the other one I unboxed here. Mini CF Elite Bugout. So hope you guys have enjoyed this. And again, you're going to see this in more videos, but I'm probably not going to do a full review on it. Yeah, I will link at the end of this video, probably popping up in just the next couple seconds, to my review of the Mini Bugout and its comparison to the other ones, and I will my link to the other 945, which name escapes me. It's an unboxing. It's live television. I can't remember what the reference number is at the end of it. I probably should have looked that up, but alas, I did not. And here we are. And we are also at the end of the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've been Brian. Have a good one.